Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another off-the-rip episode. Today's off-the-rip episode is going to be the Glen Moray single malt sherry cask finish. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's do it to it. So here we are, the second off-the-rip video we did today because, well, due to weather conditions, there's no work. So I took a break, drank some water, sat back out on the porch with the cat. And now it's time for another pour, so we might as well just, make it more useful, right? Get this going. So, if you're new to the channel, I've done a few Glen Morays. Very beautiful, very, very much so beautiful Scotch. They have a wide array of offerings. Here's the box, but we're not going to get into the box until we get to the full review. But while we're on that, I guess we'll go ahead and knock that out. So I do a three-part series to my review process. Part one, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what I do. Part two, full review time. We drink it down halfway, like I just said a minute ago. We'll show you the box, get all the information. I'll go online. We'll drink it down halfway, put the cap back on it, put it on the shelf for a week and a half. I'll go do my part, find out as much as I can, sometimes come back next to nothing. But Glen Moray's got some stuff to it, so we can get back with some good information. But we'll come back, we'll talk about it, I'll score it, continue to drink it, because part three, final pour episode, thusly named, we have the final pour in the glass compared to the first pour off the rip we're going to do here today, and everything in between. Now, what I was trying to say is, I've had a few of these. I've also done like a mini flight, where we've tried a bunch of different offerings. This is the sherry cask finish. Double cask means that they made the Scotch first, and then they finished it in sherry casks. Complex and smooth. Notes of raisins and spice are layered with vanilla sweetness. Distilled and matured in the Glen Moray Distillery, Elgin, Scotland. That's a 40% ABV. Give you a quick look at the backside. And this is imported by 375 Park Avenue Spirits. Like that's the name and the location. New Orleans. Narlands. Sorry. You gotta say it the right way, right? Narlands. Been to Louisiana. I've been through Louisiana. I've been through Louisiana twice. Back and forth between Texas and Florida a few times. Let's get this cork popped, shall we? Cork pop. Nice. Though we know that's a keeper. I can use these for other bottles. I know that for a fact because I've done a couple of these. But we did the sherry cask finish in the little mini flight that I did. So Glen Moray's can range anywhere as low as $30, which this one was. It can range from $30 anywhere up to $60 to $80 because they get crazy stupid with all the types of different things they're doing. There's a Phoenix. There's a Phoenix one out there I want to try. But when I did see it, the first time I saw it, it was out of my budget range. But now I've boosted that budget range up to $100, and I'm started looking for it, but I can't find it. So if I'm correct in remembering, Glen Moray does your standard range of offerings. Then it does level up kind of stuff. It does start doing the finishes. Then it levels up. It starts giving you more age range, age stated, the 16 to 18 to 20 something, Then it starts giving you some crazy stuff. And, yeah. So you might have seen these bottles. Some places might put these Glen Morays on the bottom shelf. And that may what you think of it. They only have a couple offerings, the basic offerings from Glen Moray on the bottom shelf, and that's what you think of them. For $30, you're thinking, that's cheap. It's inexpensive. It's not cheap. On the nose. Relatively light. It is a 40% alcohol by volume, so there's not going to be a lot of ethanol punchiness to it. It's relatively smooth, easy, light, delightful. On the nose is very nice, very beautiful. Could easily be mistaken by non-experienced persons as being pretty lame, but there's complexity here on the nose. Right now, off the rip, everything is like bunched up, so it's a little bit hard to pick them apart. But once we get past the shoulder and we start getting closer to that halfway point, that's when it's really going to open up. And it's going to be a beautiful sipper, a nice enjoyer. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Yeah, it's been hanging out at 80 degrees all day. Humidity is relatively nice. It rains a little bit on and off. Got all the fans on. So with the air moving around, it feels nice. But the windows are open, so naturally you're going to hear all that traffic. That sound just kind of gets funneled in here. The birds are singing, so right now it's not really raining, so the birds are out and enjoying, enjoying it all. I don't know if it's going to come through. It depends. If all the noise and everything, because I got all the fans on, it's probably going to be like static. And I just might have to use a filter and filter the audio. I want a better audio editing software so I can, you know, edit out certain sounds of nature and whatnot, and sounds of fan and white noise and stuff like that. I don't really have a whole lot of choices with the AI filter. You can tweak it a little bit, but if it doesn't detect certain things like sounds of nature, it's not going to give you that option. It's smart enough to know that, hey, I hear wind, or I hear noise, or I hear static, or I hear birds, you know, and it cuts all that out. Let's get the next one on this. I don't know if you can see it. The viscosity. Well, let's look at it in the glass. It's got some pretty good viscosity. Look at that. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. It's rather... I'm going to take one more before we do the finish. Lips are getting a little bit nummy. So are the gums. A little bit on the cheeks as well. The tongue, nice. This sits very nicely as a very easy sipper when it comes to like a sherry cask finished Scotch. 40%. Everything's nice and mellow, but sort of relaxed. This is going to be a pretty good one. But like I said, the thing I think I'm going to have a query of is, what is it going to be like once you get past the shoulders? I know I'm going to be able to pick things apart, like that stewed apricot, stewed plums, the rich red ripe plums. It's going to relax a little bit, but then I'm thinking once it gets here, and this second half of the bottle is where things might kind of fall apart. But for $30, it's one of those bottles I think you drink faster than slower. You know, you're going to probably want to drink this and only this until it's gone. And that's what I recommend to some people who have a bottle of Scotch or whiskey or whatever, and they say, oh, maybe the first part was good, and then the second half of the bottle was crap. Maybe drink it faster. Because I get it. You drink it down nice, it's okay, it's fine. I don't know about this one. And then it get halfway, and then it sits on the shelf. And it just off-gasses until the point where you're like, it wasn't what it used to be. Try it again, but drink it faster. I'm not saying, like, chug it or anything, but drink that and only that. Don't skip off and take days off and do something else, like a bourbon or tequila. Just stick to this bottle until it's done. Don't drink anything else. Just drink that until you can't drink it no more. Might change your mind. I know plenty of people who drink bottles just past the shoulder, between this little area here, between past the shoulder and the halfway point, and it sits on the shelf like an ornament, like a testament to how far you went with that bottle. But anywho, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so while you're there. All this content comes to you as soon as I release it. And let's do this finish. That's very nice, very easy, very smooth, delicious, juicy. Nothing exuberant. I'm not going to shout Gundava. It's nice. It's just nice enough to where you can slap down $30 and have this and not worry about, oh, man, I should have got something else. Or I should have, something like it's nice. It's good. Like I said, it's nothing too extreme, nothing too special. It's a decently good lower end Scotch. But I say that now because, of course, I've had $100 plus bottles where 52% alcohol and crazy things, and I've still got lots of different things to try and go to. Like I said, they got a one with a phoenix on it, and it was, oh man, that's crazy. I want to try that. But it's nice. The aftertaste kind of lingers like you had a Vicks or Hall's lozenge, where your whole mouth is sort of tingly, slightly numb. Instead of being like that effervescent wintergreen or something like that, it's more cherry. It's going to linger for a while, but I'm not going to keep you. There it is. In the comment section, I'd love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What do you think about Glen Moray? Do you really think it's a bottom shelf Scotch? If so, I can tell you, my friends, you haven't seen what they can do. I have. I've seen they've got stuff on shelves in certain places they don't have anywhere else. I've never seen online. But they have an extensive line of options. Glen Moray is nothing to shake a stick at. Shake a glass at. Gimme. Anywho, there it is. Let's talk about it in the comment section. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. It's a good one. Yeah, we'll say it's a good one.